You can't remember, they said. You have a concussion, they said. It's a trick of your mind, they said. But I do remember. I remember very well. I remember the murder from 2 years ago. I remember the club. I remember the surveillance of my house. I remember that weird call from the city councilman. I remember my dismissal from the police force. And yes, I remember the assault. The harsh surface of the asphalt when they threw me from my bike. The impact and the burned smell of my skin. And the grinning voice. That fucking voice.
Okay, I think she's dead.
But here I am. I'm back. When I think about this fucking place, I feel bile rising in my throat. But I'm back. And I will close this case. My case. I remember. Believe me. I've not forgotten what happened here 2 years ago. And what it did to me. I will find out about you scumbags. And I'll destroy this shit. So, you meet here tonight? Then I will join the party. Yes. I remember.
Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome to Hauma, a point-and-click visual novel developed and published by Sen-Am Games. Now, this has been sitting on my to-do list for quite a while. The developers sent me the prologue demo to show off, and I just haven't had the time to really get a video of Cornish first look video out for a while. So I'm now that my schedule is a bit more open with the completion of 140k battle sectors, we're going to have a quick look at this game. I'm not going to go through the entire game, not for the entire game, so the entire prologue, which is the demo, because it's I think that you should enjoy it for yourselves. I'll put a link in the description below so you can check out the prologue. But let's dive right in, shall we?
This reads, Private Circle. I remember these dresses. They look like Venetian costumes. Must be their dress code. What is this? A cult?
So yeah, I like the art style, the music is nice. I've played through the prologue a couple of times. It definitely is interesting. So let's check it out, shall we?
Luckily the doorman wasn't looking. I got the cloth.
So it's quite obvious what we need to do. We need to make ourselves look up like one of the cult members and sneak in. So let's go.
A reception area. Nobody here. I guess everybody's inside. Everything's covered in black. How elegant.
So, let's figure out how to get through this door. We obviously need to dress ourselves up to look like them.
It reads, Mythological Messengers of the Gods. Traveling collection of sculptures. This is the House of Arts, a contemporary art museum. But also a luxurious nightclub. I guess all these statues must be part of their current exhibition. A little overbearing, but it fits the scene, I guess. A statue. It's massive.
Let's check out our box of tools.
My trusty toolbox. You never know when you need to nail something. Or somebody. I'll take my toolbox, my gloves, and the balaclava. They might be useful.
So.
I'm not interested in this ancient stuff. But I guess it's a statue of a god. I think this is a statue of Minerva, goddess of warfare. This owl looks weird. This face is made out of a different material. I guess it's bronze. The bronze part doesn't seem very stable. I guess it was broken and then provisionally fixed.
I mean, it could be Minerva, it could also be Athena, because of the owl and the spear and the shield. I know that Athena goes under, like basically when she gets adopted by the Romans, I know that Athena, like a lot of the Greek gods get their names changed when the Romans sort of co-opt the Greek pantheon into their own pantheon. So, let's go.
Toolbox, this is Owly. Owly, meet my trusty toolbox. Thanks for your face, Owly. Okay, I got the face application from the owl. It looks a little bit like a mask, and it's roughly the size of my head. I think this might come in handy.
Nothing like desecrating an ancient statue.
Let's see. I have my biking gloves and the balaclava. I have some black cloth and a face from an owl that looks a little bit like a Venetian mask. I think this should be enough for a believable outfit. Or should it?
We'll see soon enough.
Good evening.
Welcome. The gathering has already started. But you're still early enough.
Lucky me.
Come in.
Get into the club. Now, I do like the art style of this game. The hand-drawn art style is very nice, and it's very easy to pick up who you can interact with just by the amount of detail put into them.
The chandelier looks amazing. It must be very valuable. Something's going on over there, but this guy is blocking my view. I can't see what he's doing. I think he's fiddling with some control panel. I'd better not cause any trouble and let him do his stuff for the moment. Most members seem busy. I'd better not disturb their gathering too much.
Okay, so let's go to the Golden Bar.
Hi.
Hello.
Ask him about the chandelier.
Have you seen that grand chandelier? Isn't it amazing?
It is. They bring it in here just for this occasion. I think it's in possession of the group.
What's so special about the chandelier?
Somebody told me it's over 600 years old. You know, some occult stuff, but it's always a mess when they install it. They use the club's stage motor, but it's nearly too heavy for them, and it always causes problems at first. But it seems to work out at the end, and by the next day, the chandelier has already disappeared. It's crazy.
So, what's the drink of the evening?
It's called Hauma. And don't ask me details, I have no idea what it is.
But you're the barkeeper. How?
I don't mix it. They deliver it in huge canisters. I just pour it into glasses. I have no clue what it is, and honestly, I don't want to know.
Hey, where's your mask, party pooper?
You must be new here. I've worked here for years. I'm the only one without a costume.
They must trust you very much, then.
Well, I don't know much about all of this. When the ceremony begins, I need to go home anyway.
It's my first time here. I really like this club.
Let me give you some advice. Don't ask too many questions about these people.
Why?
I really can't speak for this, but there's a reason why they meet in this building. I know, it's crazy, but it's actually a contemporary art museum, you know? It was built by the Nazis, and it's probably the last remaining grand building from that era here in Munich. I think the members are all very right-wing, but you didn't hear that from me.
No way. That sounds too crazy to be true.
That's just what I've heard.
Let's ask some more about the group.
What else can you tell me about...
I told you Did you know there's a secret tunnel connecting this building with the residence of the Bavarian prime ministers? It's true, I saw it myself. The Nazis built it. Actually, I think there's a whole system of tunnels connecting many buildings here in Munich. A few years ago, they found Nazi artifacts in there, but nobody talks about it. I think there's something very fishy going on here.
Come on, you're joking.
That's just what I've heard.
Let's stop asking small talk, because he's obviously... Let's try one more time.
What else can you...
I told you, they have this important person they call their master. I've never seen him, but from what I've heard, I think he's a vampire.
Honestly, that's hard to believe.
That's just what I've heard.
Okay, so yeah, we can ask more interesting about the group. We can ask about Sandlia again. We can stop
Thanks for
doing
the nice
small talk.
chit-chat.
That's...
Okay, let's order one Hauma.
One Hauma, please.
One Hauma, coming up.
Tastes like very sweet milk. Weird. But I don't feel anything special. Keep on keeping the bar, barkeeper.
I'll do my best.
Okie dokie. But yeah, this is Hauma. It's basically a point-and-click adventure game, visual novel. I've gotten into more visual novels since playing Scarlet Hollow, and the developers behind that game are releasing a new game as well, which we'll have a look at. But let's just check out a bit more of this. I won't spoil the ending for the demo, because obviously I want you to experience that yourself. So let's just talk to some people.
Hi.
Yes?
I think we've met before outside.
I highly doubt that. I would have remembered that terrible costume. Can't you afford something elegant, Wallflower?
Shit. I'm not believable. I should be more careful with every step I take here. Hey there.
Do small talk, be fair to get at. Let's do small talk.
Party's okay, huh?
Are you? It's our most important event. Don't you have any respect for the group?
That's not gonna work that way.
Fortunately, there aren't any real consequences for messing up during these bits that I've been able to uncover. It's more to do with just not advancing the prologue.
Hey there. I hope this will be worth it. How are you? Isn't this a great event, Mr.
You don't really believe these people here would tell you their real names, do you?
Oh, of course not. But it's obvious that you are Mr. Magnificent.
Uh-oh. You got me there, Ms. Marvelous.
I'm new to the party. It's my first time here.
A virgin. How inspiring.
Asshole. Kind of. So, can you tell me who everybody is?
Say, are you just trying to sound me out?
Me? No. Does it look like it?
You look at least a little awkward.
Great. From Miss Marvelous to awkward in under a minute.
See you later.
Hey there.
As you can see, basically, if you fail in the prologue, you can just go back and try other options.
I'm back. Isn't that magnificent?
I would say it's marvelous. My pleasure.
How about a drink, handsome?
A drink? Sorry, sweetie. But not for me. I had enough for the moment. Probably after the ceremony, okay?
Damn. I thought I had him.
Yes, but now we know the guy in the white robe has gone. So let's go back outside and listen to this.
2 people from inside have moved outside for a cigarette. Let's see. I'll try to eavesdrop carefully.
So, is it fixed now?
Yeah, it should be working.
Lucky you. Map would be furious if it didn't work tonight.
Hey, no worries, it will.
This voice. I know it.
But he's already pissed because several people stayed at home this time.
It's him.
Because of the incident?
That's the one who tried to kill me 2 years ago.
Partly. The councilman decided to stay away. You know, they can bribe the cops, but the press is still nosy. And it's election time soon. He can't afford any negative coverage. His snooty wife is there, though. You can smell her perfume a mile away.
Ugh, this abominable virgin coconut perfume.
Exactly. Virgin coconut. She loves that shit. You know, I think the whole club smells like the Caribbean for a whole week after just 'cause of it. You know, if she wasn't such a VIP, I'd throw her ass out. And Lord knows I've sent people to the hospital for less.
You've beaten people to the hospital because they stink?
Yeah, of course. I've got a sensitive nose after all. And coconut is definitely a fruit from hell. It's only surpassed by the sweat of that sleazy guy she always talks to.
The company lawyer?
Lawyer. If he was a real lawyer, he would put himself in jail.
So, what they say about him...
Yeah, it's all true. Hookers, sex trafficking, cocaine, the whole deal.
That explains why I never saw him drink much, but he still seemed damn high.
Yeah, I mean, it's fucked up, but if the police would have asked for IDs at one of his parties, 2/3 of those girls would have either been minors or illegal. Hell, probably both.
What the fuck?
Yeah, but I tell you, if I caught this scumbag with my daughter, oh, he wouldn't survive it. And neither would I. You know, I'm just an aide, low level, but these people, they're above the law. Hell, they make the law. Believe me, as soon as you're in the county council, you'll see. And it's best to stay friends with them. As long as you're not a problem for them, they're not a problem for you. And it pays off. You'll see.
I can't believe it. Sex trafficking? Councilman? Drugs? Ugh, what the fuck have I brought myself into?
And as you can tell, there is a deeper, darker undertone to Hauma, with potential ancient conspiracies and things that men was not meant to know. But I will not spoil it for now. Personally, I think this game shows great promise from the prologue that I have played all the way through. It's all the dialogue is voice acted. The art style is nice. You have decisions that you have to make. It seems like to be a very interesting game. The demo itself is only about 25 minutes long at most, maybe half an hour if you really push it. So it's well worth going and checking it out. I'll put a link in the description below and where you can find it on Steam. This is Hauma by Senam Games, and so if you've liked, please like and subscribe, and we have new content coming on my channel in the near future, and I shall see you all again next time. Goodbye.